Blessings, my love. And we honor the divine annual solar precession of the sun moving into the sign of Capricorn on this day. The divine solstice activation, summer in the south, winter in the north. We move from autumn into winter. And what does the change of season mean to you? What does life mean to you? There is so much that is being revealed to the human at this time. The solar energy that pours down through the power of Capricorn is available to you on this day. And when you are wondering, what am I supposed to be doing on this special day? What would you like to be doing? What do you think you should be doing? How do you honor life? How do you honor the light? How do you honor your existence as a human, spirited, embodied on a planet called Earth? Your awakening is the purpose of you being on this planet at this time. You have come to Earth during the greatest epoch of human history and human consciousness. The awakening is already on. There are many people in your conscious connections that are starting to fall away. Familial connections, old friends, jobs that aren't working anymore. Mindsets, lies that we've been telling ourselves for eons that are just patterning out, wasting away. We can no longer stay the same. And the power of Capricorn that moves into your body ignites. You do not need to have Capricorn in your birth chart in order to anchor, assimilate, and explore and expand beyond this point of your life with. Capricorn belongs to us all. Capricorn lives in us all. Capricorn is a divine guide from a world beyond. It is not separate from us. It is part of our being. We are a universe encapsulated in meat form, water, electricity that pours from a source beyond my awareness, a source that I have come to Earth to expand consciousness with, to remember I am not separated, I am always connected. We need to move beyond just being habitual minds going through life without ever questioning a single thing. So many people we know are just patterns, habits, addictions, refusing to change, willfully ignorant. But their job is their own, their consciousness is their own, and you have come to awaken your own self. Not drag people with you kicking and screaming. Open your own eyes. Some of the most painful experiences are realizing that people that you thought were your people are no longer your people because they refuse to grow. The power of Capricorn moves into us all. The divine mountain sea goat activates within me to give me the strength and the stamina to move through my winter season with a persistence and a desire and a purpose and intention. Capricorn shadow refuses to let me sleep, refuses to let me rest, and refuses to look back. But I shine my light through into my shadow of my own Capricorn, and I say, my love, that rest is also a divine practice. Belief in my dreams is so important, and we carry this intense, beautiful optimism and fire from Sagittarius season into our Capricorn season. We use the fire of Sagittarius to bring forth our vision into this life without pushing the vision, without rushing the vision, realizing that in winter, growth is very slow, but it still happens. Imagining the seedling under the earth, vibrating with potential. And what is the seedling that you have come to bring forth into new life? I knew nothing about any of this when I started my awakening journey in late 2011, 2012. I knew nothing about astrology, nothing about numerology, nothing about sacred geometry, nothing about pretty much anything other than getting drunk, having sex with people I don't know or people that don't care about me, eating food that was poisoning me, putting a mask on every day with poison toxic chemicals in my face and on my hair. always felt sick, and I always felt inauthentic, and I always felt like I needed to run away. And then at one point I decided, what would it look like to nourish and nurture myself as the purpose? I don't need to go anywhere. I don't need to attain anything. I just need to learn how to hold myself, honor myself, witness myself, observe myself, learning to show myself care and compassion after lifetimes of self-harm. My dysmorphia of the mind and of the body that has plagued me for so long, my epigenetic imprinting of self-harm that I've had to consistently work at, and I'm always working at. There are deep patterns of self-loathing and self-harm that have been bred into us. This internalized misogyny we all walk around with. This internalized self-harm and self-loathing and self-degradation that we do in silence and darkness behind closed doors. Will you hold your self-evasion under the light of your new awareness? Will you become the lover you have always longed for? The solar energy of Capricorn, I ask for you to come into this body, come into this being. I welcome thee. I welcome the solar energy of Capricorn, the Saturn energy of Capricorn, the Jupiter energy of Capricorn, the Venusian energy of Capricorn, the Pluto energy of Capricorn. The power of Capricorn ignite within the human genome. The song of the butterfly awaken into me. My self-nurturing and my self-care affects thousands and thousands of people. And what would it look like for you to awaken into your own self-nurturing and self-care? Your self-nurturing and your self-care is the art you bring to this life. It is the power that we have all been waiting to bring into this life. I will show myself how to learn to honor myself. I will return ceremony and ritual back into my life. Meaningful ceremony and ritual, not just self-harm and addiction. Are you willing? Are you willing to return the magic to your life? Are you willing to move beyond the lies of the mind and return the magic back to your life? Ceremony and ritual is active practices, intentions. How do you desire to bring your energy to this life? Beyond the way that the mind makes fun of you or almost wants to keep you from expressing yourself through movement, through words, writing, painting, singing, crying, massaging, consciously holding awareness. Your desire to self-nurture is the power you have been given. The desire to self-nurture is the power Capricorn offers you on this day. And as we exit this decade and as we enter into the divine 2020, will you carry your intentions with you? And will you carry the power of Capricorn through into your new year? The one version of the new year. For really, our new year doesn't really begin until the sun enters Aries, the spring equinox. So allow for this solstice into spring to become a powerful awakening of your own beingness, your willingness to honor the season, your willingness to honor the principle of light and life, your willingness to reconnect to nature, and your desire to present yourself. Be present. Honor yourself with presence. Ceremony is anything you desire to bring forth that has meaning to you, and you are the one to give meaning to your own life. Ceremony can be as easy as lighting a candle and speaking an intention. Ceremony can be you sitting with yourself in the dark, telling yourself what you're willing to bring forth. Being intentional with your life, being intentional with the light. As above, so below. Crown to root, root to crown. I am Capricorn Sun. I am Saturn in Capricorn, Jupiter in Capricorn, Venus in Capricorn, Pluto in Capricorn awaken. I honor the solstice. I honor the light. I bring the light back into life. I honor you. Will you honor you? I love you.